Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Sugar Kitty Mystic. Happy Halloween. I'm dressed as a fairy. I know it's hard to tell without the wings. So today I wanted to do a Halloween pick-a card because I love Halloween and because I got this new deck as well. So I thought we would do guidance for you for right now. This is a very spiritual deck, so this is for the spiritual side of things, spiritual guidance. When you're ready to get started, we can get right into it. I want you to pick one of these 3 cards that I put up on the screen. Okay, so there's pile 1, there's pile 2, and there's pile 3. If you'd like to pause the video, take a few deep breaths and tune into the energy of the reading. That can sometimes help you pick. Otherwise, just pick whichever card is pulling on your intuition the most right now. When you're ready, simply go to the timestamp in the description box to see your reading, and I will see you there. Okay, welcome pile 1. Welcome to your reading. So this is a very straightforward reading today. This is simply what you need to know right now. I know the camera setup is a little bit weird. My camera stand broke, so we're working with what we have. But yeah, so take a moment and give me some permission to tap into your energy today. Allow me to read you. And we're mostly going to use these cards and then regular tarot to clarify. So let's find out what you need to know right now if you picked pile 1. What do my pile 1s need to know? Ooh. Wow, very spiritual. Okay, so you have the animal totem. These are in French, so if you speak French, you can help me. We have La Déesse, which is the goddess. And we also have the divine masculine. So to start off your reading with what do you need to know right now, this is a really good time for you to connect to animal spirits. Specifically, I'm seeing the eagle. Okay, the eagle is coming through a lot of these. We'll also pull some animal oracle cards to kind of clarify at the end of this reading for you. And it's very interesting because you have the goddess and you have your divine masculine. So divine masculine is structure. It's container. So for some of you, you may need some more structure in your life. Okay, regardless of what gender you are, the masculine provides and supports. Okay, so I feel like you need some structure to really support the things that you're going through right now. For your goddess energy, which is the creative spirit, the spirit of us that's able to tap into magic, that's able to create something from absolutely nothing. For that spirit to work properly, you need some structure sometimes. You need some form, okay? Feminine is the formless and masculine is the form. So you need both of those to come into balance. Just like in this card, how you see the sun and the moon being weighed on a scale, right? So you need some things to come into balance. I'm seeing the sign of Libra is very important for you right now. That can help you to understand some lessons that you may be going through. Let's see. What comes through the tarot cards for what do you need to know right now? I'm getting like you really are a force to be reckoned with, okay? You have a very strong internal self. And then with the animal totem, it also says, I connect to my guide. So it might be worthwhile for you to really learn from any animals that are standing out to you right now. Like I said, the eagle may be the dominant one for some of you, but if you're not feeling the eagle, pay attention to what animals have been reoccurring in your life and try to learn from their energy. Okay, so we have the 9 of Cups, We have the Page of Cups. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Two of Wands. Okay, so now is not a time where you're going to experience really fast results. Okay, I feel like now is a really good time to indulge your senses, to play with your inner child a little bit, to connect to kind of romantic, emotional energy. It's not a really good time for you to move forward with your plans or move towards a goal. If you do, I feel like you're going to be met with delays. Okay? Let's see what else comes through. Now is the time to focus your energy on enjoyment. And like I said, building a structure for you to support whatever it is that you want to create. Okay, we have the Lovers in reverse. I get a feeling that you feel a little bit disconnected from the people around you right now, out of harmony with your environment. And the Emperor in reverse. And I feel like you're just trying to force your way through this energy. This energy is coming to you for a reason. It's giving you a chance to reevaluate how you move through this world. Reevaluate if the things that you're trying to create still resonate with you even. Okay, so now is not a time to force your way through. Now is not a time to run through with a plan. If you try, you will be met with delays. You will be met with roadblocks. And I do feel like you'll be very frustrated by it. So take a step back. Engage in playfulness. Engage in indulging your senses. Whatever you can do to truly enjoy the moment. I'm going to pull some animal oracle cards for you. So 1 second. Okay, what animals are coming through to you? We have the dragonfly. Okay, very interesting because I was thinking about dragons when I pulled that. Okay, so I really feel for you connecting to more like spiritual kind of out there stuff right now. The energy of dragons, the energy of crystals, things like that will really help you find your divine guidance and find the path that is going to be easy for you and harmonious for you. So the dragonfly spirit, truth transcends illusion. Okay, so dragonfly could be one of your animal totems. Dragonfly is a really good teacher spirit. And the white raven spirit, trust in the magic. Okay, so I feel like whatever you're creating, it requires this period of delay. It requires you to pull back from your plan, from forcing what you want to happen, and to really get into a more magical frame of seeing the world. Some structure that you could apply is things like a routine. So say if you're manifesting something, creating a manifestation routine, even for a couple weeks, can help provide that structure for your magic. If you're talking on a less esoteric level, because this has been a very esoteric reading, and a more physical reality level, it can be something like, you know, structuring your finances. If you want to grow more finances, how can you restructure what you have to make more sense? Can you set up automatic payments to a savings or investment account? Can you consolidate credit cards? Can you start creating a structure for paying off debt you may have? Okay? So think about how that structure can apply to your life. It might not necessarily be financials that you need it from, but I was getting called to say that, so maybe for some of you. And this is what I'm seeing for you. So overall, what you need to know right now, you are a very powerful force. Okay, you are creating something really beautiful right now, and in order to bring that into fruition, you need that masculine support system of structure, of form, of reality, and you need to connect to your guides. If you're in a period of doubt, ask your guides for help, or learn from the animal spirits around you and see what they have to say. And you can do this by literally watching animals. You can do this by studying the way the animal lives in the world and seeing what you can relate to. Or you can do this by simply Googling, if it's the eagle spirit meaning. I find it's a lot better when you're taking your own lessons from it, but that's also an easy way to learn something. And at this time, for you, connecting to any guide is really going to help. So that's what I'm seeing for you, pal, and let me know in the comments if it resonated for you. Happy Halloween. I'm going to try and get this posted today, and I'll see you in the next video. Welcome, pal, too. Welcome to your reading. If you picked the second card, then you are in the right place. So we're going to get started. As I shuffle your cards, I'm going to ask you to give me permission to tap into your energy. So just take a second to consent to me reading you. And sometimes that can help make the reading more powerful, contain more resonance for you personally. And then let's see what you need to know right now. Ooh. Slipped under my desk here. Oh, we have soul sisters. So this can be soul sisters. This can be soul family. The home. And the source. Okay, so I'll show you these cards because they're very beautiful. They are in French. So if you speak French, you can read it. I don't actually speak French, but I managed to look up the ones that I didn't know. Okay, the home and source. Okay, so for you, what you need to do right now is you need to focus on your environment. You need to focus on your home, okay? And that is your physical home as well as your body, okay? The home of your spirit. So it's a really good time to clean up, to organize, to get rid of things that you don't need, to clear out anything that's kind of disrupting the flow of energy in your home. I'm getting this like very tribal energy here for you. We have music in both of these cards. We also have, with the soul sister and then like a tribe dancing around the fire. Lots of wings too. Okay. And birds. Very interesting. I feel like you're overcoming something really big in your life. You're transcending something. Okay. A part of your spirit is lightning. So something that you've been carrying or holding on to for a long time, you're going to be able to let go of. And by clearing out the space in your home, by looking after the energy of the body, you're really going to make it easy for you to kind of welcome new energy into you. With soul family, it's time to connect to those people in your life that you feel a real strong connection to. Okay, that you feel like you were divinely guided towards them, or you just connect deeper than you do with most people. Okay, you need to return to people who feel like a safe space for you. If there's any community events that you can take part in right now, those will really benefit you right now. Now is the time to look inwards and look at your immediate space. So if you're stressed out right now about, there's a lot happening in the world, of course, right now. If you're stressed out about things happening on the other side of the world, that is not going to serve you, okay? You need to come home. So your house, your community, the people closest to you, the people that feel like family, those are the people that need your energy right now. And that's what's going to benefit you the most. So I'm going to pull some tarot cards to kind of clarify what else we can get from this message. You just need to like reset your energy, okay? So don't focus on anything that is unfamiliar or not really close to your heart at this moment in time. So we'll see what else comes through for you, pal, too. We have the Six of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the Two of Cups. Okay, so you're doing a really good job balancing yourself. You're doing a really good job juggling the different demands you have in your life, okay? Now is a really good time to give back to those people that are closest to you. If you can get into a charitable spirit, like I said, either with your soul family or with your community, with the people who you share a house with, the energy of contribution is going to fill you up, okay? In this world lately, like, we can get really focused on the me aspect. I need this, I want this. But what we don't realize is contribution to the world, to the greater good, to the people around us is actually a human need. You need it as much as you need food, as much as you need water, as much as you need the other social needs we have. You need to feel like you're contributing. Okay, so if there's a way that you can contribute, make someone you love, make their life easier, contribute something to your home if you live with other people, if you live with your family, even something simple like cooking a meal, right? Doing something for another person is really going to fill you up right now, okay? And then we also have the Two of Cups, so I feel like there are people in your life who are very harmonious to your energy. Again, this is bringing me back to the vibe of soul sisters. They don't have to be a woman. They can be any gender. But someone where it's just like you guys just vibe. You just get each other on a really deep level. Have that person around right now. Don't focus on everybody else. Focus on that person. Focus on the people, you know, in your immediate vicinity. I feel like I keep repeating myself with this, but you probably get what I'm saying here. Like I said, a burden is really about to be lifted for you guys, or is already lifted, in the process of lifting. And doing these things is going to help you make space for the next phase of your life, or for some new, more positive energy to fill that space. Okay, so we have the Chariot in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse. So in terms of like making money right now, in terms of career, financial success, you may feel things are really slow. Okay, they may not be moving at the speed that you want. That's simply because this isn't supposed to be your focus. Okay, we have just gone through a major season of eclipses. I want to pull one of these cards for some reason. We have just gone through a major season of eclipses. So now is the time for personal, love, spiritual growth, focusing on your friendships, your relationships, and the people you value. It's not necessarily the time to make huge moves in your work or in your finances. There will be a time for that. It's just not right now. So I'm going to pull one of these cards because I feel drawn to them. So we have Dragon, and then we have Tulpa. Okay, so Tulpa is the energy. It's like a word for a ghost, but it's not quite a ghost. A Tulpa is like the emotional energy that someone leaves behind when they die. So if someone dies and they have a lot of anger left in them, they can create a tulpa of themselves that is simply their anger. So it's not exactly their spirit. It's just that emotional charge that is nowhere to go. I feel like cleaning and clearing your house right now will remove a tulpa that has been affecting your life. Okay? Only take that if it resonates. I'm not trying to freak anyone out, or if you don't believe in this kind of stuff. That's totally cool. But I do feel like either this tulpa has already been cleared and making some space is going to help with it, or, just kind of cleaning up, getting rid of really old objects, things you don't use or care about is going to help get rid of this energy. Okay? And then the dragon is a very lucky spirit. You can connect to dragons in dreams. You can connect to dragons like lucid dreams. You can connect to dragons in meditation or in prayer. Dragons often bring gifts. That's the idea behind a dragon. They bring a gift of treasure, of luck, of fortune, of love. So if you want to kind of bless your life in this period where things aren't moving forward in the material, physical world, try calling on the spirit of the dragon. You can definitely look into this more. I recommend just Googling it or finding books about it and learning about it a bit deeper yourself. That way you can find what really resonates for you specifically. But for some reason I felt called to pull one of those cards. Oh my gosh. From the deck for you. So they might be important for some of you. So this is what I'm seeing for you, pal, too. Let me know in the comments if it resonated with you. Happy Halloween. If you dressed up, drop a pumpkin or some sort of Halloween emoji, like a little ghosty, in the comments. I love to know who's dressing up. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do today, but I was like, I have to dress up as something. So yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, and I'll see you in the next video. Welcome, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. If you picked the 3rd card, then you're in the right place. So we're going to get started right away. Before the reading, while I'm shuffling, I'd like you to please give me permission to read your energy. You can say it verbally or mentally that you consent to being read. Sometimes this can just make the reading resonate a little bit more for you. So feel free to do that now. And sorry, I do not want my boobs out. Let's get started, pile 3. So what do you need to know right now? Le Druid. Ah yes, these cards are in French. I only speak a little bit of French, but I know what they all are. So if you speak more French than me, that's cool. You'll be able to look at these cards a little bit more, understanding the words. So the first card you have is the Druid. Okay. The second card you have is Clairvoyance. Okay. And then the third card you have is Marriage. Okay, so I feel for you guys, this is really a message to connect into the energy of your third eye, to connect into your spiritual sight. Okay, you are a very mystical person. To pull the Druid card and Clairvoyance, you already have a lot of spiritual power. Okay, I feel like you see things in a way not many people see things. You have a lot of clarity that other people don't possess. And you have an ability to connect to the spirits of nature, okay, like a druid, and to use those to find your path and your guidance. And with this marriage card, it's very interesting to finish with this marriage card. I feel like someone in your life right now, or someone who has entered your life, is a really important romantic partner. You may be getting married soon. If you're engaged or something like that, then this is definitely your reading. Okay? But if you're not, I feel like you can connect to this person already because of your druid energy. It would be easy for you to tap into their energy. Let's pull some cards and find a little bit more. We also have lilies, which is really signifying to me forgiveness right now. I'm not sure if that's what lilies mean, but when I look at this card, I'm feeling like forgiveness. I feel like you're being asked to see the truth of a situation. If you've had a fight with a romantic partner, if you've had a fight with your husband or wife, if you're having difficulties in a primary romantic relationship right now, you're being asked to try and take a wider perspective and forgive this person. Okay, this person is really in love with you. This person really values you. They're a very good match for you in this life. So I feel like they're worthy of your forgiveness. They're worthy of you letting go of however you're seeing the situation. Maybe both apologizing to each other is in order, or maybe just taking a softer approach with them for the next couple days. I know a lot of people I know have been fighting over this kind of full moon and eclipse season. So if that resonates for you, can you forgive? Okay, can you let some things go? Sometimes even if you don't feel like you're in the wrong, you can apologize. You can apologize for like a small thing, or, you know, a part of it that you did do wrong, like a genuine apology. And that will often lead the other person to apologize to you too. For those of you where marriage and romance is not resonating at all, you might not need to forgive someone right now. Maybe there is a friend or important person in your life you do need to forgive. So we have the Devil and we have the Sun in reverse. The Page of Swords in reverse and the Three of Cups. I feel like you are attached to someone or something right now that is blocking your joy, success, and happiness. Okay, like there's this beautiful love connection over here, and then there's this Devil card over here that is like blocking all the good in your life. So if the fighting thing resonated for you, it could be your attachment to how you're seeing the situation. It could be your attachment to being right. For others of you, you could be attached to something that is blocking you from this divine connection. I feel like you've been really indecisive lately. You're having a hard time making a decision. You really want things to be clear and to make sense, and you're not satisfied. Okay, whenever you're not satisfied, you really need to tap into why. Okay, don't dismiss yourself here. If there is something that is making you really unsatisfied, explore it. Okay, sometimes it means a person is completely wrong for you. And sometimes it just means how you're seeing the situation is wrong. With the Druid and Clairvoyance, like you have the ability to clearly see what you need to know right now. Okay? This search for clarity, like you already have it. I feel like maybe here you're attached to not making a decision. You're attached to being indecisive. You're attached to kind of wavering and going back and forth. But the reality is you have the ability to know. You have the ability to clearly see who is meant to be in your life and who isn't. I want to clarify this marriage card because it's very interesting to me. Let me know how it's resonating so far, if it is resonating for you, pile 3. Okay, there's an important conversation you need to have. We have the Four of Wands in reverse after the Ace of Swords. So you need to speak your truth here. Are you being inauthentic? Are you hiding what you actually want or need in a situation with someone? Are you saying yes when you mean no? Are you saying no when you mean yes? You need to clear the air. You have a lot of power in whatever situation you are currently in. You have the power. Okay? You are holding yourself back here. When you speak with honesty, you will be amazed at what actually comes your way. You have to let people connect to you. I mean, you can do whatever you want. You don't have to do anything. But it helps. Oh, now I'm like, shit, what do I say if I don't say you have to? It helps to connect with people authentically, right? To tell them the truth. If you tell them the truth, then you have the possibility to find a win-win for both people involved. If you lie, you suffer. And the other person will likely suffer too because of it. Maybe you want marriage. Maybe you have a really deep desire for marriage and you keep choosing people or situations that go against it. So I saw this reality TV show over the weekend, and I want to tell you about this because I feel like it's totally resonating with your pile here and the thing I was saying about authenticity. So this girl, basically they put people, it's called Surviving Paradise. So basically there's like a luxury villa and there's like a horrible camp. And in the luxury villa, you get to like eat all this luxury food. It has 2 pools. You have beautiful big beds. And in the camp, you sleep in a sleeping bag on a wooden floor. You can only eat rice and beans, no showers or anything like that. And you like suffer, right? And there's this part at the end where they have them pair up with the person that they like the most. And there's this couple, they met on the show. They became a couple in the show. They told each other they loved each other, etc. So they're paired. And they have to decide together who goes back to the camp and who gets to stay in the villa. Only one of them can stay in the villa. And the woman says to the man, well, I should go back to the camp. You've sacrificed so much for me before. I think the only decision we can make is I'll go back to camp. And so the guy's like, sure, go back to camp. I respect your decision. And she gets so pissed. She gets so mad at this guy, right? She doesn't say anything to him there, but she says it in the interview. She talks to everyone back at camp, and she consistently says how pissed she is that he didn't even offer for her to stay in the villa. Now, this is the thing. He can't be blamed for that, okay? If you're sacrificing yourself and you're putting it out there for someone else and they accept that sacrifice, they can't be blamed. They're not a bad guy, okay? They don't know what you actually want. They think that you actually want to sacrifice yourself. He walked out of that situation thinking she wanted to do that, right? She never said, I want to stay in the villa, but I'll go for you, or, let's talk this through together and find a win-win. She never said that. She said, this is the only decision. I'm going to camp. So this is why authenticity is so important, because when you make those kinds of, I hope you don't mind that little tangent, but when you make those kinds of statements and then you get mad about it, it's only your fault. And usually what will happen is the person will then try to make the other person look like a bad person, right? She told everyone else on the show how bad he was for not offering. But, she spoke first. She put it out there first. And all he said was, I'll respect your decision. So authenticity is really important. If there is something you're holding back from your partner or from someone that you're romantically involved with, or if romance is not resonating for you right now, a friend, a coworker, a boss, if there's something you're holding back and you're expecting them to just figure it out, they're not going to figure it out. You are not going to get what you want from the situation. You need to own what you want here. You need to put it out there, okay? And you need to let them actually decide if they want to meet that need or not, if they agree or not. You need to make it possible for you to find a win-win where both parties are happy instead of self-sacrificing and then getting upset about it. So if this is resonating for you, definitely let me know in the comments, okay? I definitely said a lot in this reading, so take what makes sense to you, leave the rest. But I really feel like for your pile, you are attached to holding back. You are attached to the feeling of dissatisfaction. You are attached to giving up what you actually want and need. Whatever lack of clarity you're feeling in your life, it is because you are not owning your clarity. You can see the truth. You're a fucking brood, man. Woman. You can see the truth. Okay, pay attention to your dreams too. Dreams are really good for clairvoyance. You can see the truth in your dreams. If you're still like, I can't see the truth, Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to what you're seeing, what you're imagining. You really just need to own that authentic part of you. And then you can actually get what you want. Because if you don't, you're never going to get what you want. Okay? People can't read your mind. They can't guess. So this is my reading for you, Pile 3. Hopefully it helps you in some way. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you in the next video.